It's not Mother's Day yet. What are you nicking daffodils for? Oh dear, there's a few little things I want to talk about. One of them is, you remember I asked questions in my video about like the lasting damage from my crash and trying to get the average age of, you know, the people that pull out on you. It would seem that the average age is actually more like 20s to 30s. Very interesting. Now the reason I think it doesn't equate for me that way is because I live on Hayling, and Hayling is a land of the old. So I think odds are the reason I get more problems with old drivers is because there's just that many more old drivers. Sad thing about it though is lots and lots of people had a story to tell about the incident of their crash when someone pulled out on them. Just down to people not looking. What the fuck is that? Hello, Kroll. Hello. Oh, it's a marker boy. It's one of these weird ones. It sounds like it's made of some sort of like ceramic. We did have a bit of a storm through it last night. Oh, another interesting thing is just down there, somewhere probably where that green marker thing is, an unexploded bomb was found. I appreciate you doing walking for exercise, but I have never seen someone walk in such a pansy way with their arms. You're not even putting... the thought of poles, you put a lot of force on them. She's just moving them in front of her. What the fuck? Yeah, an unexploded bomb was found over there. Apparently the Navy came and defused it. Quite a few people I know are like, wow, oh my god, can you believe it? It's so unbelievable. It's like, well, not really. It happens nearly every year. And a lot more have been found recently because, not necessarily just here, but I think down in Dorset, because of all the storms and stuff moving the shingle about, they dig these things up. Quite often they turn out to actually be training rounds and nothing too much to worry about. In fact, we had a torpedo found a couple of years back, probably a few more than a couple now I'm thinking about it. There was a lot of scare over, but as it turns out, it was a training round. The other thing I want to talk about, and this is fucking brilliant, and I know a lot of you know about this because it's just massively entertaining for you to do, but just try doing it on some of my videos. Try doing it on this video. Go on your PC, because I don't think you can do this through mobiles, on your PC, and turn on the automatic translation, you know, the captions. Fuck me, it's hilarious some of the shit that it tries to convert the stuff I say into. Sometimes it gets it right. I mean, I put on a really strange accent at one point in the video I was watching and trying this, and it got it word for word perfect. The second I started talking normally, no! Not a fucking word of it. I started talking about Rosie O'Donnell and all sorts. And I've been watching them and trying to work out what's the best way of saying something that it changes it into something very funny. So I'm going to try and attempt a few of those now. I think you all should get a cup of tea and put it on your face holes, and then on Tuesdays, when on Wednesdays, no Thursdays, 1-2. What I like to do most on the weekend is signpost, Charlie Chaplin, and then we had it with her in the whole hole. She loved it when I rubbed it on her bananas. I won't know what that'll do, chicken poo, until it goes online when they actually can do the converting thing. And I found it can sometimes be rather racist. And I haven't tried this on a lot of the videos that would be perfect for this. Go to one of my random, most stupid videos and do the transcript, and then like take a screenshot. That'll probably fuck that up. Screenshot, and then like stick it on my Facebook or something and see what the funniest ones we can come up with, because it is fucking ridiculous some of the stuff it comes out with. The other thing is, it really is very good at finding the company names when you say things like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Minecraft! So let's see if we can get some of the best ridiculously changed captions. Even some of my little songs I've done have been changed into a whole new level of comedy that I could never have done myself. I mean, well done to an automatic system to be able to completely outwit the human brain when it comes to comedy. Oh god. Fucking this, come on then, come on. What a fucking filthy look! Fuck you, bitch! Ew, look at him! Meow! 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 Say, I'm not saying that all old people are bad drivers. There are plenty of them out there that are very good drivers. Hello, buddy! In fact, I'll tell you a little story about the best old driver I've ever been in the car with. Going back probably 5 or 6 years, I was doing some work with a ringing group. Now, bird ringing that is. Now, what that is you put a little metal ring on the leg of a bird, which are caught, they're wild birds, And the reason they do it is because then you can study where the birds are found, and you can work out where they migrate. Now, we also did colour-coded plastic ones on their legs, so that people didn't have to physically catch them again to read the number off. It was an individual code which you could read from half a mile away. And it was good fun to help out with that, you know. It was an experience as someone who's very interested in wildlife and wildlife photography and that sort of stuff. It was an opportunity to learn more. We used to do a thing called cannon netting, which is basically you have these 4 big steel tubes where you have to bury them in the ground, and then you have a big weight that goes down it, and that's connected to a net which is piled up at the edge of the water. And when the wading birds all roost up, you know, to go to sleep, press a button, explosion goes off, kaboom! Fires these metal things straight over the top of the birds, throws the net over the top of them, and then you have to run like a fucking idiot, catch them all, put them in bags. Sometimes I've had Dunlin down my trousers, people. I've had little birdies in my t-shirt and stuff, keeping them warm, because it's like the winter when you're doing this, and the birds can get very cold. So whether you get shat on or not, the bird's welfare is always going to come first. So if it's getting a bit cold, and you can see, because they start to shiver a little bit, you whack them down in your t-shirt, you whack them in your jumpers, you put them under all your coats and everything, and they just sit in there, and all you can feel is, like, they don't wriggle or anything, they just sit there, and you just hear this quite little like them quite warm and contented. It's all dark and warm, and you know. Yeah, anyway, this I had to get picked up by this lady. We were running late, and she was probably in her, I don't know, 65, approaching her 70s, and she picked me up, and she's driving a Golf 2 litre, and she picked me up, and we were running late, we had to get there quickly. She drove like you wouldn't fucking believe. I have never been in a car with someone driving so fucking quickly, but safely. I even saw her at one point left foot braking. A 65-year-old to 70-year-old woman left foot braking and absolutely having it in a 2 litre Golf. It's just like, because I'm like sat there just like, I cannot believe this woman is driving this fast and this well. And I was like, how the hell did you learn to drive? What? This is not normal. And she was just like, well, you see, back in the war, you know, that shows her age, back in the war, she was like a runner, or they used to have to take things to people or run messages or something, I can't remember, but she did it with a car, not a motorbike like some of them do. And she had to do it as quickly as possible. So she basically learned to drive through that and continued this passion throughout her life. Why am I down here again? I'm not going far, so I've ended up back down here, and it's nice to have a play around down here, and I'm off the roads. So that's what people would say, oh, why are you always down here? Oh, it's flooded. It's just because it's, you know, it's a convenient place to go, and I don't have to worry about road users and all that sort of stuff, and I can have a bit of a lark around, a bit of a crab about. Oh, shut up. I guess the sea came in again last night. Yes, I will be washing Jessie off after this, as I'm basically driving through the fucking sea. Look at that there, Crow. Oi, Crow, look at my sticker. What's that say? It says fuck off, doesn't it? See, as I say, I'm not criticising all old drivers, saying they're all bad. Some of them are much better than the younger drivers, and even the slow ones, you know. No, no, no! Come on! Come on! Yeah, even the slow ones are safer than some young drivers, but there is a proportion out there that, you know, are a bit of a risk to themselves and everyone else. In the same way, there's young drivers that are a risk to themselves and everyone else. So I'm not just, you know, just saying it's just old people. But around here, averages are there's a lot more older people driving. Found another one of Jake's Mexican shoes. Yeah. Oh, it's a Mexican pointy shoes. I am copying Jake the Garden Snake, because that's what people say I do anyway. They're like, yeah, you just copy Jake the Garden Snake on everything you do. So I thought I'd just do it anyway. And I place it back where it was supposed to be in the first place. Right about here. There we go. Much better. This Ebola has been weird as fuck. One day I feel, you know, like, yeah, I'm getting over it. I'm doing good. Next day, I feel like shit again. Then back to feeling good again, and it goes backwards and forwards. I never know where I stand with it. This morning I felt like shit. This afternoon I'm not feeling too bad. And I'm on a day off today. So this morning I've been playing games on my tablet. I am in love with, like, escape the room type games. And then I found one called The Room, which I'm sure you've all seen if you know about these things. Is there any other really good games like that? I know there's The Room 2. They're just, you know, logic-based puzzle type, find this, unlock that, work this one out, this what this means and that. I love them. They're brilliant. Oh my god, it's like a scene out of The Birds. Oh, he's not very well. He's a rook. Keep out of his way. Don't panic him. Oh, you're fucked up, mate. Broken wing. That's nature, though. There's something else I've been meaning to say. I have nothing against crows. I know I've got the whole fuck off crow thing, it's just a joke. I actually really like crows. They're extremely intelligent, and that's part of the fuck off thing. Because whereas other birds, if you scare them, they'll fly the fuck away. Crows will move 6 feet, sit down and look at you and be like, what? Catch me. Enjoy the captions, and I'll catch you next time. Flounder face. I bet he got that right. Yeah, he came up to me and was like, you're spicy, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. I had a little chat with him, he's a nice guy. Yeah, I think in the past week and a bit, I've been spotted 4 times now. Now, sometimes my brain just stops computing everything that's gone on, and it's just like, what the hell actually happened in the past couple of years?